values that are probably most important to me are just respecting your elders, like your family, for instance, and respecting your teachers.
Family and friends.
Family, definitely, because without them I wouldn't be as motivated as I am today.
Sometimes.
No.
They value other things. They don't value us as students most of the time because some teachers just come to get their paycheck and that's it because they have to come or else they wouldn't come.
I think one main goal that I would have would be to build a sense of community.
Broad education, something that covers everything so they can get a little bit and see, oh, maybe I like this a little bit more than like science a little bit over English or English over math, and then decide what they want to do in life and not have set guidelines that say you have to take these classes and you're going to graduate with these set classes.
My goals, I would want to treat everybody fair, and that would start with the teachers. Have a diverse set of teachers around campus that really want to connect with the students, that really like their job.
To actually achieve what they want to learn, to actually grow up to be something, not to just come to school, oh, I don't want to go to school anymore because it's boring. Actually have something to look up to.
I think the main thing is treating each other with respect.
I think it all depends on the teacher because I'm not going to say names, but I had my geography teacher. She was kind of kind of disrespectful towards us. She thought that we were kind of below her.
I think most of the expectations are, we believe in you, and that's kind of important. But at the same time, I think some students might feel like they're left out because they don't feel like they're the smartest.
Yes, but I feel like Lincoln doesn't always act on that.
I do not.
No, they don't. They actually have separate goals for different students. They have, even though it doesn't seem like it, they do. They profile you by your race or the way you are.
No, I don't believe that we do at all. I believe that the students with high expectations are usually ones that play sports or personally know a campus supervisor or someone in the office.
I think they're presented to us, but they're not necessarily enforced.
I don't think Lincoln necessarily prepares students. I think the students kind of have to prepare themselves, by choosing the right classes and stuff.
I feel like sometimes I'm not capable enough to handle college classes if I can barely handle my high school classes.
I really don't think Lincoln's doing a good job of it at all because I do have some teachers that push me to college. I only have one or two, but other than that, I have no idea how college is going to be. They don't really do anything to prepare me for it, I don't believe.
Not really. Some teachers actually do talk to me about going forward and stuff, but then other teachers just I'm whatever to them.
But do they really worry about those who are falling behind? I've never seen that.
I think it really all depends on the teacher. But I do believe that Lincoln has some better teachers, but I don't believe the teachers try hard enough to connect with their students.
Not so well, because there's been cases where students are actually really disrespectful to teachers. So I think that's because sometimes the teachers get too much on them and they don't give them space. So I think there should be better communication between students and teachers.
Sometimes I do see teachers who actually put an effort to have a conversation with their students, treat them with equality. Some of the teachers do care for every single student and some don't.
Yes, I feel like some teachers will judge students in the beginning of the school year and then will have their mindset on those students to be like, oh, you're that student in my class who keeps the class going, but then they don't give other students who are maybe too shy or maybe feel like they're not competent, they just forget about them and let them fade into the back, and then those students feel like they don't get a voice in that class.
I feel like, for some students they do, but then for others they don't, because I feel like in instead of encouraging certain students to take higher classes, like because they haven't ever taken a higher class or like an AP class or an honors class, they kind of like just steer them down to what they're used to instead of pushing them to do better.
Personally, sometimes I do, but that's kind of like the reason why that I don't is it's kind of like my fault that I could be like more involved in the school.
In a way, yeah, in a way, no. Because, like, if I wanted to, I could join, like, clubs and stuff.
In situations I do, but there's predicaments where I don't feel as close to the school as I should be.
From middle school, I didn't feel like I was a part of the school at all. And then, like, as soon as I entered high school, I really felt that, like, connection with, like, everyone else.
No, I feel like I'm more a part of my friend group and I'm a part of what my teachers help me with, but I feel like there's a lack of student body.
Not really.
At times I am, like during football season I felt like I was part of it, but then other than that, it was like I'm not really part of the school.
That's a good question. Kind of, sometimes. I believe that the kids that feel like they're a part of the school are the ones that are in leadership and the ones that, you know, the principal will stop and talk to. I don't believe kids like me are part of the school too much.